Hi, do you struggle to sleep at night? And you wake up in the middle of the night and you just can't get back to sleep? I know what it's all about. My name is Tania Mather and I am a Master Wellness Coach with the IAWP. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite tips so that you can have a successful night's sleep. You know, sometimes it's about the patterns we have, and it's breaking those patterns so that we can create more successful sleep in our lives. So the first thing that I'm going to be looking at, and the first thing that is really important, is to set the mood. Okay, so make sure that the temperature is right. It can't be too warm. If it's too cold, it's got to be really a right temperature, preferably turning towards more to the cooler than to the warmer. So this is really important. And make sure that the room is dark. This is really important because really there's two hormones that are dictating our lives as far as the sleep is concerned. One of them is called the melatonin, which, as you probably already know, is the one that helps us get to sleep at night. And then serotonin is the one that helps us wake up in the morning. And so these are really in our circadian rhythm, where we start to produce melatonin at about 12 o'clock at night, somewhere around there, 11, 12 o'clock at night. So you want to try and get to bed before that time. And also what's going to happen is that if you have a lot of light coming into your bedroom, what's going to happen is that the light can come straight through the top of your eyes. So even if your eyes are closed, that light's coming in. And what's happening is that your body is going to not be producing the melatonin that is going to help you induce and get you to sleep. So this brings me on to the second important thing, which is obviously screen time. You probably know that. 30 minutes before you go to sleep, no screens. And this is no television. I know some people have their bedrooms, their TV in their bedroom, but let's face it, the bedroom is to sleep. So make sure you get off your screens, because what happens is that it's got a blue light, and that blue light is going to obviously produce, what is it? Serotonin in our bodies, and this is going to induce us and to keep us awake at night. And I know this personally because sometimes I land up staying on the computer, and even though I do change the tone and the color of the screen so that it's a little bit softer, what happens is that my mind is really activated, and also there is still light coming in. So if I've worked until late, I get into bed, and no matter what I do, it's really difficult. But hold on, because I've got some more advice, okay, to help you as we move forward. So that's the screen time. Make sure that you're really strict about that, and no screen time at least 30 minutes before. You can also maybe prepare yourself a herbal tea, okay? Some fantastic teas is chamomile as well as linden. Both of these have got wonderful properties. And what I like to do is, when you have your tea, and maybe take it to bed with you at night and just really smell the aromas and helping you get into the mood, okay? Because I do believe that a successful night's sleep depends on the mood that you create and the mindset that you create around it. So as you're sipping your cup of tea, make sure that you're bringing in the warmth, you feel the warmth and getting the sensations, and really allowing that tea to come in and to help you create a relaxation state in your body. Other things that can help you with is essential oils. There's two of my favorite. One of them is lavender, and the other one is bergamot. Both of these oils have got very high quantities of linalool as well as linolene acetate, and these have properties that are going to help you help the body relax. So you're going to want to just maybe spray it around the room. You might have an aerosol, you know, one of these or one of these things that have got a humidifier, and you can put a couple of drops of these essential oils and creating a really nice atmosphere. The smell is beautiful, and those will help you as well. Then we get on to food. What is it that you're eating or drinking before you get into bed at night? So the best thing is to avoid sugars and to avoid simple carbs, which means pastas and things like that. You want to try and have something that is maybe some protein, maybe some nuts or some seeds, and something before you go to bed, because that's really going to help you. It's got to do with your blood sugar levels. So what happens if you have chocolate or sugar or something like that before you go to bed, your body is going to be stimulated. And the same applies with alcohol. Now, I know that this is something that we're all thinking, oh, a nice glass of wine before we go to bed, and it really helps me because it makes me tired. What happens is that it actually has a negative effect on your your central nervous system. So I know that it happens to me, and at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock I'll wake up and my body is, because I'm very sensitive to this, and my body will wake up and I know. So if I've had too much to drink, that's what happens as well. So contrary to common belief that have a glass of wine or have some booze before you go to sleep will help you, it might help you get to sleep, but it's going to interfere with your sleep patterns as soon as you get to sleep. Something that can help you is a supplement, and the supplement is magnesium. Okay, magnesium helps you it helps relax the body. It also helps you regulate your stress response, and it increases GABA in your body, which helps your body relax, and it stabilizes moods as well. Now, please, this is very important, please consult your health practitioner or your doctor before you take any supplements, because obviously you need to know if you're taking any other kind of meditation helps as well. Medication before you take anything that I subscribe. Okay, so that's really very important. And what's really something that I like to say is that it's the mood, and it's really creating the mindset. Because if we continually telling our bodies and telling our minds and telling ourselves that I struggle with sleep, that your body's going to listen to you. Okay, so what happens is that we need to start with a positive mindset. We need to start telling ourselves a different story. We need to start saying to ourselves, I'm going to start sleeping well. In fact, it's actually, I am sleeping well already, because it's a future action, but it's happening right now. Okay, so this is really important. So I hope that all of these tips have helped you. So remember, spray it around, create a nice atmosphere, take your sip, take your magnesium if the doctor says it's okay to take it in your health condition, and just really create a super mood before you go to sleep. And I'm sure that you'll have great success. I've written a blog about this, so if you want to, you can go to my website, and there's a little bit more information about this in my blog, and it's in my website, which is called taniamather.com, and there you can find also a free meditation which you can download, and in 5 minutes you can zap your stress. And I am a wellness coach who helps you increase your energy and decrease your stress. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make some comments. Please share it with your friends and family, with anybody who you may think that is struggling with sleep. And I wish you a very good night's sleep and great success in your sleep.